you look at this block here and you're like, okay, like pretty boring or whatever. But then like you step in here and it's like the complete opposite of boring. Like colors everywhere, this, that, and the next thing. Like people laughing, playing video games, having fun. Like, I mean, I would be even confident to say walking to any store on this whole entire street, you probably won't get the same experience as walking in here.
So Jordy and I, he's one of the other co-owners, we used to thrift all the time, just on our off days. And I was an electrician at the time, and it was just hard work. So you'd come home dirty and just nasty. Yeah, it started off like as a hobby, just having fun. But I'll never forget, because we found a shirt for $1 once and sold it for like $200. So it was just like, why in the fuck am I being an electrician? I should try to do this. And I ended up funding Jordan's first pop-up, because he would just collect shit and then sell it on the side. And from there on out, like Jordan and I were talking, he's like, dude, we should do this. So that's kind of like the start of it, is just doing a random pop-up that I paid $40 for. And I was his first sale, I bought a shirt from him. We just started from there. It's super simple.
Imagine walking into your older brother's bedroom in the 90s, and I was like, that's it. Like, that's what we're trying to do. Like, we want people to walk in here, like, take the look out of it, like, all that. Like, imagine your older brother is, you know, chilling, playing video games with all his homies, stuff like that. Like, that's kind of what we wanted to go to. Like, we wanted you to walk in here on Sunday and football's playing, everyone's hanging out, you know. And, like, all the other stuff kind of just, like, fell in line to that, because, like, that's how we met, that's how we started, like, just hanging out as friends, you know, being, you know, kids. We kind of sat down one night after that. We had a really good pop-up. I think we were up in Gainesville, and we met all these, you know, college kids. We made a bunch of money, all this, and we were like, you know what, like, we're kind of just going at this with no real goal in mind, I guess you could say. And then we sat down and we're like, what's the next step? What do we really want to do here? And it was like, we want to open a store. Like, we want to be in the area. We want to be like a building where people come and hang out and, you know, get to talk to us and meet us. Like, I don't even care if people don't even come here and spend $1. Like, come in here and say what's up, talk to us, meet us, you know, because that was the thing that like kind of like took off for us, is just the people in the community.
Well, I love clothes, I love fashion, so they definitely keep me swaggy. And they just treat me like, you know, like family. You know, when certain items come out, which they know that I would love, you know, they hit me up and say, hey, Reg, you'll love this, and, you know, so it makes me feel like, you know, like I'm part of the team. Well, it's more than just clothes. I mean, you can buy, you know, videotapes. They have trading cards. I bought a little penny doll out of here, and I remember as a kid, you know, Anthony Hardaway was like my favorite basketball player, and he had these commercials with Nike, and it was the little penny doll, and they had that in here, so I had to get it when I saw it, you know. So it's just more than just, you know, apparel. They have hats, they have all types of things, you know, toys, you know, that make you feel like, you know, like as a kid again.
They're very popping in this community. Like, I'll be working here, I'll be at the front by the register, and anytime I see someone walking by with like a small brown bag or something like that, I know they just came straight out of Curated, got some heat. In an area like this, if you're able to stick out at all, like, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Like Tubular, we stick out like as a smoke shop. There's not a lot of smoke shops like us. Curated, I haven't done a lot of shopping out here. I've gone to a couple places. There's no place like Curated I've seen so far. No place that has a line like that has people talking about it. Nah, nothing like that out here. So that says, like, as a brand, whatever you're doing, you got to keep doing it. You're doing it right.
We've met so many people that we thought we'd never meet, you know, Bucks players, basketball players, baseball players. Just, I don't know, I've met people who work in Hollywood that just walk in the store and they're like, man, I would love for you to just, like, design a whole set and like pick wardrobe out. And I was like, that would never happen if you're just in your house or doing pop-ups. It'd be pretty rare. But having like an actual like foundation is pretty much why we are. And we've met tons of influencers, you know, for whatever that's worth nowadays. But yeah, we've met a lot of really good people. We were just happy if we were just, you know, just living comfortable. But we're doing a lot better, and that fire is still burning. We're still hungry. We want to keep progressing.
I want to be the coolest store like you can find. Like, I want you to walk in there and like I want, like, if you were coming here from I don't even know where, just anywhere in the world, I want, if you found ourselves where our store is, maybe not necessarily this one, but our next one or the one after that, I want, like, people, I don't care if you come from Germany, I want you to come over here and, like, I want you to know about us. I want you to be like, you know what, like, we have to go to that place, like, just because of how, like, unique and cool it is. Like, that's like what my end goal is. I want it to be more of like the eighth wonder of the world, you know what I mean? Like, I want it to just be something unique, not just like another retail store.
There's an old saying that's in this war movie we watched called Fury, and they say, the best job I ever had. That's how I feel. It's the best job I ever had.